You're in a tasting room or a restaurant, and you want to try a nice Texas wine. But how do you explain what you like? Dana Carter at Vintner's Hideaway explains in simple terms the language of wine.
If you're going to go in and you've never done a tasting, talk to the employee, talk to the associate, because that's their job to listen and help a person find a wine that they really like. Body of wine. I teach people to think of skim milk, 2%, and whole milk. So a light-bodied wine is down there with the skim milk, and a heavy-bodied wine, think of whole milk cream going into that much thicker. And that's a great way. People understand that. That's a term that people can understand. Each wine has its own kind of composition, and when you taste and kind of hold on to those wines to feel them, different parts of the mouth, you're going to get kind of that drying effect. So they can all be very different, but mouthfeel is a much bigger thing. It's not just the heaviness of the wine. Finish is what continues to happen after that sip. We also have to teach people how to taste wine a lot of times, and teaching someone to hold on to the wine just a little bit, to feel it everywhere in the palate. And then after they consume the wine, I have people push the glass back and just sit there and experience the finish. What's happening? Where is it happening? How long is it occurring? That's finish to me. The legs are one of my favorite questions. Legs are, in dry wines, are going to tell us alcohol content, basically. We do a lot of blind tastings for our tasting room here, and it helps us kind of know by looking at the legs how much alcohol is in the wine. It's just a good indicator. Sweet wines, sugars are going to tell you on the legs how thick they are. There's usually more sugar, they're sweeter. But people have to remember that tequila has legs, whiskey has legs, NyQuil has legs. Anything that's got an alcohol content has legs. So that is something people ask us a lot, but it's more just an alcohol, not a quality. So the more tannin that's in a bottle, typically the longer the wine can age. But that feel people ask me about is, my best explanation is a popsicle stick. As a kid, or if you've ever had a popsicle and you bite into the popsicle stick and your mouth goes immediately dry, that's tannin, that's a wood tannin. The other thing that's important, and the reason we teach people to hold on to the wine, is that on your tongue, the tannin is the last thing perceived at the very back of the tongue. So if you don't slow down with the wine and take a sip and just swallow the wine, you're only going to get the tannin and make that face that everyone makes when it's too much.